Hey Commodore fans, Logan Soforenko here with right-handed pitcher Mikey Tepper. Mikey just finished up a couple of years at Mississippi State. He'll be attending Liberty this coming school year. Mikey, thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of Hot Seat.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Mikey, a lot of the fans may recognize you from crashing my hits on the first base line, and that's the fun part about summer ball. You were here last year. You wore 36 last year, wearing number 8 this year. Walk me through, what Falmouth has been like for the second year.
It's been unbelievable. Just getting to team chemistry and just being able to build relationships with different guys each year, and maybe the same guys from last year's team. But it's been awesome. I definitely don't regret coming here. And if you have a chance to come up to the Cape Cod and play for Falmouth, definitely knock it to it. But for Falmouth, then I would do it for sure.
Well, Mikey, there's not many times we get to say this, especially on these kind of shows, but we're talking to a national champion right here. That was a couple years ago, but walk me through what that journey was like, because being on a national championship team, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, it was definitely awesome. Not a lot of people are able to say that, and I'm lucky to be able to call myself a national champion in my freshman year. It was unreal, really. It didn't set in until maybe halfway when I was here in the Cape Cod last year. I was like, people were going around telling me, like, yo, congrats and everything, and it kind of set in. I was like, dang, like, I'm a national champion. It's crazy, but, it was awesome for sure.
Where's the ring sitting?
Far from me because I'll lose it. My parent, it's in my mom's house right now, so.
Hey, as long as it's in a trustworthy place, there you go. But now here we are, present day. You just announced a couple days back that you are transferring to Liberty. Walk me through the process of the decision-making when it comes to transferring to Liberty from Mississippi State.
It's definitely stressful, but it's a good stressful in a way. You kind of just put at Mississippi State. It was awesome and everything. I just thought it would be better for my career and everything to go to a different school and put my name in the portal. And probably for a month I was in the portal and just decided, had a couple schools it was between, and Liberty just really stood out for me with the way the coaches are and how they build relationships. And it's just the campus and baseball program is successful. It's awesome. So Liberty definitely was a great choice for me.
Well, you had a pretty good acolyte at Mississippi State, so now you're getting ready to take this next step at Liberty. But Mikey, here you are, year number 2. How does it compare to year number 1? Also you have the prep you do when it comes to your bullpens, and now that you kind of know how the feel of summer ball is, especially with the other teams. And this year it's a pitcher's league, so you've had a very fine summer thus far. And walk me through kind of the decision making you've made in these past couple of years and the difference year 1 and year 2 have had.
It's been difficult for sure, but just with everything and just kind of just getting to know my body and everything like that, it'll change a lot. And once you figure it out, and once you get everything together, then you'll see a lot of changes and everything.
You talk about getting it together. The other week, you guys did something that started a pretty good win streak for you guys, and that was that bonfire that you guys had. It worked because then you went on to win 3 straight. You beat Katuan on back-to-back days. Go Falmouth. But walk me through what kind of memory that was, because we talked to Chase Jeter. He said this actually happened last year as well.
Yeah. We'll see. Since I didn't know it happened last year because I came so late. Yeah, I came so late last year because of being in Omaha, but they said they did it last year, but this year it was funny just because we needed something. We were struggling and everything like that, and we needed something different that's gonna maybe help the team grow as just teammates, or just help us in the game and how it's been doing. But it was awesome and it was really, really funny.
Are you allowed to say what you put in the fire?
So I had an old glove that I found last year here. I had an old glove. And I brought it back in my bag just because once I found the glove last year, then we started making a run. We started making a run and everything like that. So, I put it in there to maybe help a lot of, I don't know, just to help the team, and it's working for sure. I'm not saying my glove's the only thing that's helping it work, but hopefully it's part of it.
Well, we talked to Colby Halter. He said he put in a golf scorecard in there. So there's a bunch of stuff in there that was definitely out of the ordinary. But you've been here for now 2 years on Cape Cod. What's your favorite place to eat out here in Falmouth?
I'd probably say Betsy's Diner. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, after you work in camp and you're like, you need some breakfast, it's close. It's really good food, in my opinion, and you can't beat Betsy's Diner.
You know the story about Betsy's Diner, right? How they picked up the actual physical restaurant. I believe it was from the state of Pennsylvania, and they brought it over to Cape Cod. They picked it up and brought it over. They didn't just build it, and it's crazy. But hey, a lot of people like Betsy's Diner, and it's on a good part of town, right off Old Main Road. But now there's a lot of things in the world. There's a lot of stuff. What do you think there's more of, wheels or doors?
I'm gonna make a lot. See, I don't know, because I started with wheels, and then I don't know. See, the thing is, I started with wheels because I was thinking, with all the cars, that's just the start of it. And then you have 18-wheelers and all those different type of trucks,
Right.
and then this other stuff. But then I'm thinking, like, there's a lot of doors out there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm leaning more towards doors, but I used to be wheels, but now it's doors.
Is water wet?
Yes.
Is cereal soup?
No.
There you go. There you go. I mean, hey, that settles the debate, because I guarantee everyone, including myself, we've been in those debates talking with our friends and our family. But, hey, Mikey Tepper, thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of Hot Seat. The Falmouth Commodores are at home taking on the Wareham Gatemen tonight. First pitch at 6 o'clock. You can tune in to youtube.com/Falmouth Commodores. Roll doors. We'll see you soon.